Hi, this is Kathleen with Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service, located at 627 North Collington Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. Zip code is 21205. Our phone number is 410-668-6000. Website is www.kalventagtitle.com. Hours are Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday is 10 to 6. I'm also a licensed Pennsylvania agent here in the state of Maryland. Today I want to talk about how to sign a title, or what makes a sale complete, like when someone is selling a vehicle. So before then, I want to talk about a car title. What is a car title? A car title is a legal document that state government issues to demonstrate who owns the car. It's simply proof of car ownership, meaning when you buy a vehicle from someone, you need a title to complete the sale. Without the title, there's no way for us to know that that person owns the vehicle before they can sell it to you. So if there's no title, there's no sale. You must have the title of a vehicle to ascertain the ownership or the owner of the vehicle. If you look at the title, you will see the name, and then if there's a lien on that title, you will see it. If there's some kind of announcement, everything you need to know about this vehicle, should be on the title. So basically, we have to see the title in order for us to make the transfer. This vehicle could be a stolen vehicle, so you must have the title. If they tell you that they don't have the title of the vehicle, tell this person to come to a tag and title, come to me to request for a duplicate title. That way, when they get that title in the mail, then they can sign the back of it. When the seller signs the title of a vehicle, that means that, they agree to the sale. That means, yes, I've sold this vehicle. Without the person's signature, there is no sale. Okay, in the United States, the certificate of title for a vehicle is a legal form establishing a person or business as the legal owner of the vehicle. Like I said, when you buy anything such as scooter, motorcycle, they must give you the title. The title shows that that person owns the vehicle. If they don't have the title, tell them, please go request for a duplicate title. A title also could be a manufacturer's certificate of origin. That is for a brand new vehicle, a brand new scooter, a brand new motorcycle, anything brand new. We call it manufacturer's certificate of origin. You call it MCO, or we call it MSO. MSO is manufacturer's statement of origin. So it's either they give you, it will look like a title, it will have the VIN number, the make, model, the VIN number, title number, the person that sold the, that's what they use in making a transfer. When you have MCO or MSO, that means it's not a title yet. Manufacturer certificate of origin is a document that's issued when a vehicle is brand new. So when the person now registers that vehicle and a title is issued, that's when it will show that this person has titled this vehicle. But as long as you have the MCO or MSO, that means this vehicle hasn't been transferred to the owner. Because some people will buy a vehicle with this type of title or document, proof of ownership, and they don't put it in their name. They now want to turn around and sell it to somebody else. No, you must register, put that vehicle in your name, and once that vehicle is put in your name, then the title will be issued, and you will be known as the first owner of that vehicle. As long as that title is still the manufacturer's certificate of origin, it means it hasn't been put in that person's name, and that person must put it in their name before that vehicle is sold to you. These are for new vehicles, like I said, but not a title. It becomes a title when the vehicle is registered and a plate is issued. Yes, if someone buys a brand new vehicle, usually when a vehicle has a MCO or MSO, they normally send their paperwork to MVA. Some people, some dealerships don't want to wait, you know, because when they send it to MVA, it sits there for a long time. So some of them will be looking for a tag and title agent. To be honest, I will not advise you to register a brand new vehicle, because there's no way to ascertain. There's no way for you to ascertain the owner of that. There's no way for you to run like a Carfax, or how do I put it? Yeah, Carfax, for you to know that this person owns the owns that vehicle, and also our system will not be able to decode it. I had one that they were trying to pull a stunt on me. The person called me and was asking all kinds of questions. It was Pennsylvania registration. He said, okay, if I come to you now, does it mean I'll get the title right away? That was a red flag for me. I told the person, I said, no, you can't get a title. You can't, no, the title will be mailed to you once I process. So I noticed the person was trying to find out if they will get the title right away. So my spirit now told me that this could be a stolen vehicle, and they're trying to make a transfer immediately, or not really a stolen vehicle, or there was something about this registration. So I told the lady, okay, send me the paperwork, let me investigate a little bit, and then let you know if I can register the vehicle. So what happened was that they claimed that they bought this vehicle from Florida. I looked at the paper, my spirit said call the dealership. I called the dealership. Could you believe? The dealership told me they never sold such a vehicle. It was a Bentley. I was wondering what someone would bring a Bentley to me to register. Bentley, I think the purchase price, I think they wrote on that paper, $208,000 US. I was wondering how the person was going to pay me the sales tax. So you have to be very careful. I called the dealership. The dealership didn't want to even really talk to me. They said, Miss Liver, we can't talk to you. I said, sir, I'm trying to protect your dealership here, so you better tell me a yes or no answer. That's all I need. I don't need you to tell me any information about the vehicle. I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to be telling you what I have, and you verify. And then you let me know if this is legitimate or not. So when I mentioned or gave the VIN number, the person restarted. He said, I'm so sorry. We never registered that vehicle. We never sold a car like that. I said, sir, I'm looking at the paperwork here. It has your company name. It has your address. Everything is typed. Everything looks original to me. He said, Miss Liv, am I going to lie to you that we sold this vehicle? He said, we never sold the vehicle. And this lady was pushing to come and register this vehicle at night. I said, someone that will buy a Bentley, why would this person come to me? This person should be going to motor vehicle. Why are they coming to me? How was I going to collect $208,000 sales tax on this vehicle? So be careful when someone is coming to you to register a brand new vehicle. Make sure the title, the MCO is notarized or MSO is notarized. Even though it is notarized, it could still not to be authentic. And there's no way for you to validate the authenticity of this MCO or MSO. So I will not advise you to register a brand new car. Because even when you put it in the system does not decode it. Anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about here. So, like I said, oh, I forgot to bring the title. 1 minute. So, to sign a title, the main thing I want to mention here is how to sign a title, okay? So, signing a title, when you buy a car from an individual, yes, you should be looking for the title of the vehicle. In the state of Maryland, they must give you this. If they tell you they don't have this, if you don't come to me with this, I can't help you. This shows that this person here is the owner of this vehicle. So if they're telling you I bought a vehicle, they gave you a bill of sale, can I come to you to get tags? I can't help you. Because this title could have a lien holder. It could have, you see lien holder here? Yes. It could have a lien holder. I might have an announcement that we need to see so that we'll be able to register it exactly as it is. I want to know if the mileage is the same. So you need this proof of ownership. Without this proof of ownership, there's no way for us to register that vehicle or know anything about this vehicle. So when you come in to a tag and title, if you misplace the title and you can't reach the owner, you have to contact MVA. MVA is the only person you need to talk to at this time when you have no title. MVA will tell you the process on how to go about it. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about how you sign a title. If you look on a title, like this one I have here, I have two sellers. Yeah, you have to be careful. Two sellers. I have the first name, the first one here, and the second one. So the same way this title is, you have to know who the primary owner is. So on the back of the title where it says seller signature, that person will be the first person to sign. The person will sign here on the very first pink one here. Pardon me, this is a car registered, so I just want to give you an idea what it looks like. Okay, so where it says seller signature, this person will be signing here and printing his or her name on this one. Then you look on the front of the title again for the second owner. The second owner will be printed below the first owner. So that person will be signing as a co-seller on this section where it says seller, co-seller's signature and printed name. So when you get a title, look how many signatures, how many owners are on that title. Because sometimes you might have a title that this person was married to the co-owner and now they're no longer together and the person is having trouble getting the signature of the other person. Or maybe that person is not in support of that sale. So you have to be careful. Anytime you have a title, you make sure if he lists two people's names on the title, make sure you get two signatures. The first person, make sure you follow the format here. Because some people just carry the title, the second owner will just go and sign where the first owner is supposed to sign. So be very careful. If you're not sure, bring the other seller, two of you come to a tag and title, and then we'll show you how to sign, the title. Because a lot of people just pick the title and just sign where it says seller signature, and that person is the co-owner. So we want to follow the format. If your name is the first one, you'll be the first seller. Where it says seller signature on the back of the title is where you're gonna sign. It's gonna say seller signature and then printed name you sign. And then the person's name that's below your name will be the co-seller's signature. So on the title, you look for the seller signature. You'll be across from the seller's signature. So it'll be on the other side. So the co-seller will sign and print his or her name. This registration I have, yes, this one here, we're owned by two owners, and the buyers, they have two buyers. So yeah, two people, they bought from two people, and then they also, two people decided to register this vehicle. I also had a situation whereby this person married, they call seller married, and was signing a different signature on my paperwork on the title. I said, how come this name is different? He said, I got married. I said, okay, where's your marriage license? The person provided the marriage license and with a copy of their new license with the new name. So I was able to use that. People will sign for you. Make sure the signature matches, because some people, when they sign, some of them, you'll be able to see the name printed. So the name was different from the last name. So I now was asking, why is the signature different? They said the lady married. Okay, if you're married and you're signing your new name, I need you to provide me some kind of documentation that's going to show me that this person, this person is married. So the marriage license, if you don't have your marriage license, you're free to make a statement. And when you're making that statement, make sure the statement reflects the new and the old name, that you are the same person. You are going to let us know that you are the new person. You are the same person. You used to bear this name and now you are bearing this name. And also bring your birth certificate to show the last name. And any information, I think your marriage license here, will show the previous name and then the new name. So we need the marriage license. This marriage license I have here is from India. The license doesn't show the old owner. It doesn't show, like they don't show the previous, the old name. It just showed, it showed her old name, but it does not show the new name. So I was still able, because on the new license, the old name was there. The person still used the old name as part of the name. So that was how I was able to ascertain it. So when people are signing titles for you, you need to pay attention, because it could be someone else trying to make this sale and the owner is not in support of the sale. So the only way a title will be complete for you to register the vehicle is after the seller must have signed. Some people come to your place of business and be telling you, oh, the person gave it to me to sell. You can't sell it for that person. You have to bring the owner here. If the person is telling you to sell the vehicle, then they should give you power of attorney. that shows that they are giving you authorization to sell this vehicle on their behalf. Because some of them might not be in the country, and then they'll give power of attorney to that person. So we're going to need that power of attorney if you are signing this title. So that's not what I'm going to talk about here. And also, sometimes we'll also get people that will go out of state that will buy a vehicle from somebody and they forget to sign the title. So if you forget to sign the title and you call the owner is telling you go ahead and sign the title. No, you can't just sign that title like that. The person has to write a letter. Write a letter or email. I, Mr. So make sure it's the same as on the title. Make sure that name that they are putting for you is on the title. I, Mr. So-and-so person, reads exactly as it says on the title. Authorize you, spell out that person's name, to sign this title on my behalf on a 2012 Toyota Camry or whatever the year, make, and model. You put that year, make, and model, VIN number, and the title number at that company. Make sure they mention your business. If, let's say, the person was doing the power of attorney to me, yes, the person will say to register, to sign this title on my behalf. I give permission to I, spell out the name, make sure the name is here. If you don't put this name, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You must put this name here that matches on the title to tell me that you are the right person that I'm dealing with. I, Mr. This, give permission to sign, give permission to, you mention the buyer's full first and last name, to sign 2000, whatever vehicle it is, make, model, VIN number, and the title number, to sign this title at Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service. Let them send that email to me. If I'm here registering the vehicle, they must send that email to me. And then they also must include a copy of their license. If you're giving authorization, I need a copy of your license. If you don't have your license, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So that's how you sign it. And sometimes they might have like 3 owners. Not for Maryland. I've seen some registration that will have like 3, 4 names. So if they have all those names, all those people must be in compliance. Like, they must be in support of selling this vehicle. You must go get all their signatures. If they don't have all their signatures, we cannot make the sale. Everybody must be in support of this, because somebody might say, no, I don't approve this. You must pay me this before I will let you guys sell the vehicle. Maybe they might be owing that person. Or maybe they put money together to buy the vehicle. Or I don't know what the situation might be. So what I'm saying is that when you look on the front of the title, all the names mentioned, you must go get everybody to sign that title. If there's no space, create space for the person to sign and print their name. Everybody must sign and print. Otherwise, it's no sale. You must put the price you pay for the vehicle. And also, if the vehicle is 7 years or newer, you must give a notarized bill of sale. This seller or sellers must give a notarized bill of sale vouching the price they're selling this vehicle to this person. That's if the vehicle is 7 years or newer. If the vehicle is 7 years or older, do not worry about it. All you have to do is to sign, put the mileage, put the price you sold the vehicle to this person for, the date of sale, odometer, and then you sign and print your name. If there are 2 sellers, we need both signatures. So, in order for a sale to be complete, the seller or sellers doesn't sign the title. Okay. A sale is not complete if the seller or sellers do not sign the title. If there's no signature on it. Some people come to my place of business, they'll be telling me, oh, I bought the vehicle from my cousin. I can sign the title. I say, no, you can't sign the title. Take it to your cousin to sign. I've had some of them, I'll send them away, they never come back to me. So when they don't come back to me, that means probably they stole that person's title and they were trying to transfer the ownership. So you have to be very careful. When people come to your place of business and will be wanting to sign titles, they are not supposed to sign. If you're signing, I need you to call that person authorizing this. Go get me power of attorney from the person and a copy of their driver's license. That's the only way I will allow you to sign. We don't encourage this. We kind of expect you to go meet that seller to sign the title. Because some people will go pay somebody for a vehicle and they forget to get the signature. I've had someone that went to Pennsylvania to buy a vehicle but forgot to have the person sign. Yes, from Pennsylvania, they have to sign. They have to go before a notary. No, they have to go before a notary public to sign this title and then put the price. So you have to go back to that person. You have to drive back to that person to have them sign. Before you pay somebody, before you pay somebody or after you must have paid, make sure you collect their signature. If you don't collect their signature, it's no sale. If the price is not printed on the title or the odometer or the date of sale, it's no sale to me or to anybody, to MVA. They must print their name, sign, put the price, the date of sale, and the odometer in order for it to be a complete sale. If there's a lien on the title, like here, if there's a lien, it's gonna have this. When there's a lien on the title, you see the lender. You see this lender information here. The lender is there. You see something printed here. When there's this printed here and you don't have the lien release, which is this, it's no sale. We can't complete that sale. You must go get this lien release to show that this person has paid off on the vehicle. If there is no title to complete the sale, it's no sale. You must have the title. The title ascertains the ownership of a vehicle. If you don't have the title, how am I going to believe you? How do I believe what you're telling me? You can't just bring me a VIN number or a bill of sale and expect me to put a vehicle in your name. You must have the title. If you don't have the title, go back to the person where you bought it from and have them request for a duplicate title. Some of them will say, I bought it from Facebook. I've been calling the person. I can't get through to the person. That's the risk you take. When you're buying a vehicle from somebody, you're handing them money and you're not collecting proof of ownership to show that that vehicle is, that they own that vehicle. It could be a stolen vehicle and they don't have the title to sell. So when they give you a bill of sale, that's nothing. It might not be the person's signature. It might just scrap something and give it to you to go and register. When you come into me and you don't have the bill of sale, I can't help you. If there is no notarized bill of sale, if the vehicle is 7 years or newer and they did not give you a notarized bill of sale, I will not be able to register the vehicle. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be able to register the vehicle if you agree to allow the system to validate it based on what it's worth. Some people come here, oh, I paid 2,000, the person put 2,000 on the title. If the person put 2,000, you need to go get a notarized bill of sale from that person. Even MVA is saying if the price is too low, we should still evaluate the vehicle based on what it's worth. You come here and you're telling me 2018, you only paid 2,000. By law, they expect me to validate that vehicle based on what the vehicle is worth and then taxes % on what the vehicle is. So when you give us like a too low price, even though you have a notarized bill of sale, my system still will not accept it. You have to pay the full book value when you are claiming that you paid too low for the vehicle. Yes. So if there is no notarized bill of sale and you agree to allow me to use because some people will come here and I tell them, okay, I can't accept this price because there's no notarized bill of sale. And I tell them, look, since you don't have the bill of sale, I can only validate this vehicle based on what it's worth through NADA guides, because that's what we use. Their book value is a bit, you know, like higher than the rest of them. We have KBB and we have Edmonds and we have some of them car history. I don't know other names, you know, but there are so many of them. But MVA wants us to use NADA guides. NADA guides is for the national automobile industry, so that's what we use in evaluating. You know, that's for the national, for the one they use in the United States. They use KBB, but they don't think they don't use that as the main one because probably the valuation is not as good as NADA guides. So if you don't have all these documents associated, another thing is you bring me a title and probably someone made a mistake here, you know, someone signed somewhere else and there's no explanation letter or correction letter to validate or to explain what happened on the title. I will not accept that title. I will not accept the title. Like sometimes people will make a mistake, the co-seller will sign where the primary owner is supposed to sign. That means I cannot take it. You have to go get me or bring the seller to me and I'll make a correction letter. I will have the seller make a statement for me that this person mistakenly printed, or whoever printed their name, they come to me and I'll do correction letter with their license. I will have them explain what happened to this vehicle. If you don't bring me the correction letter, I won't be able to register the vehicle. And if the person who made the mistake is not here I cannot make that correction letter. Whoever scrambles something, when you crossing something on the official document, you just run a line because they want to see what's behind it. You run a line and make an explanation. You can't just write anything on a title. You can't just cross your name and put someone else's name. If that's the case, we need what is called affidavit of correction. The person, you have to bring the person here. The person will make a statement and I get it corrected for them. So that's about that. If the title is fake, yes, if the title you bring in to me, I don't feel the authenticity of the title, I'm free to decline the sale. I'm free to decline the registration. You bring me a fake title, I'm so sorry, I won't be able to register the vehicle. If I look at the title and I don't see the features I'm supposed to see, the trademark, the logos or whatever, I said the logos, yeah, the logos of whatever I need to see, I'm free to decline that registration. And also we do have, if you bring in me a title, I use what is called, you're free to use CARFAX to ascertain the ownership of the vehicle, or use NVIDIS. NVIDIS is the national database car history report that we normally run through the database. When we run through the database, the system will give us all the information that we need to see, to make sure that this person is the original owner. Because you could have a clean, clear title that is before me, and I can still tell you that I won't be able to register the vehicle because the title looks fake to me, or maybe the VIN number has been tampered with, or something has been tampered with on that title. So I'm free to decline to register that vehicle. If the VIN is printed incorrectly, sometimes I've had someone, I was putting a VIN number and the person was telling me the VIN number is wrong. Drop it, yeah. The VIN number is wrong. So I told the person, yes, yes, man, thank you. So yeah, I said the VIN number is incorrect because the person was trying to have me change like a B to 8.
I need your name.
Yes, Kathleen.
Kathleen?
Yes, Kathleen. K-A-T-H-L-E-E-N. Kathleen, you need my last name, L-E-V-E-R. Yes, okay. I'm so sorry. What's this from who? Oh, Amazon. Yes. Yes, ma'am, okay. Thank you so much, okay? God bless. Thank you. Yes. If the VIN number is incorrect, there's no way for me to, because this person came to me, came to me late at night. I was racing the vehicle, the VIN number on the title. I put it wasn't pulling up the information. And the guy was telling me, oh, look at the one my insurance company. I said, excuse me, sir. If the title you have here, I'm having trouble with this title, that means I cannot register the vehicle. It was trying to have me change A to B. My title was telling me 8, and this guy was telling me B. And when I put the B, I put something else. I said, Jesus Christ, I said, sir, leave my office now before I call the police. The title had 8, and this guy was telling me that I wasn't seeing clearly. I said, sir, I'm seeing clearly. Can you see? Thank God there was another 8. I said, please come and see the 8 here, and match it here, and see a B. You see the difference. Because if you look at them, they look close. You think they're the same. You have to be careful because some people come here and make you change it. And once you change it, you are left with a fake title and they have a clean, clear title. So be very careful. Anytime you have trouble with the title, do not register the vehicle because this is what shows the proof of ownership. If the VIN number you are putting is not pulling up the vehicle, give the title back to the customer and say, please, you cannot, this title is fake, you have to take it back. Even we're supposed to collect that title from the customer. I will either get the police involved to take that title if I feel that this title is incorrect. Because some of them might not want to say, I can't give you the title. So how do I can't force this person to give me the title. So I don't know if I'm supposed to call police or what. So that's the reason, I don't know. I'll just see if I can find a way to take a picture of it and send it to the investigations department. But by law, we're supposed to collect that title. And I'm telling you, some people will not want to release the title to you. So it's either you call the police, you don't want to jeopardize your business. You call the police, you say, look, you ran the VIN number, you're not pulling up the vehicle, because we're supposed to take this title off the street. If I let this person will go to another tag and title and go and register that vehicle. Because some people, they don't know how to be firm. They will listen to the customer. They said when he was getting his insurance, that when he gave the insurance B, the insurance company was able to pull up the information. And I told him, sir, my title says 8. There's no way for me to change this A to B. So I told him to leave my office. So he left. If the VIN is incorrect, okay. If the title is altered, I still cannot register the vehicle. If the title is altered, and what do I mean by the title being altered? Like people crossing out the price. Some people will say, you know, the title might have like 3,500 and they're claiming they paid 1,000. You can't cross that price out. Since that price has been entered, we still have to register that vehicle based on that price purchased. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We have to register the vehicle based on what that title is saying. I had one customer that came to me. I think he had like 3,500 and the person was telling me I paid 1,500. I said, excuse me, crossed out the price and I saw little of it. I said, you know what? The only way, you either go and get me a duplicate title or I will tax you based on this 35. I can't register the vehicle for 1,500 when you already crossed that 3,500. So I saw the 3,500. I told him, I'm so sorry. I have to tax you on this 3,500. That's the only way I register the vehicle. So he said, how much is it? I showed him. I said, okay, go ahead. So I made him make a statement. I said, please write exactly what happened when you went to buy that vehicle. He said, I purchased the vehicle from someone. You know, some people will buy a vehicle from somebody and then they turn around to sell it to somebody else. Maybe they change their mind, they don't want to buy the vehicle. So sometimes they sell it less. It could be the truth. But MVA doesn't like people tampering with the price. So when you tamper with the price, MVA will reject that title. MVA will reject that title unless you make an authentic statement that I'm gonna believe to make me register that vehicle. So I tax that person based on that 35. I said, look, I can't tax you on this 1,500. I can only tax you on this actual price. That's the only way if you want me to register the vehicle. And the person agreed and I went ahead to register the vehicle. And also had the person make a statement for me and said, oh, what happened? Even they mentioned that 1,500, I still did not tax that person based on 15. Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service, may I help you?
Yeah, I want to know, do you guys do a Pennsylvania case?
Yes. Are you a Pennsylvania resident? You live in PA?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you have the title. Make sure when you are coming here, you must bring the vehicle to me to do what's called VIN verification. You must bring the vehicle here for me to issue plates.
Yes, I have that. What's the price on it?
My service fee is 180 on the Pennsylvania registration, and then you pay other fees that pending charges.
Alright, so what am I looking at?
Okay, why not come? Okay, how much did you pay for this vehicle? Oh my God.
I only paid 500 for it.
Okay, 500. What county do you live in?
I live in North Carolina.
Okay, so it will be a 6% county. So 500 times 6 divided by 100, 30 plus. Your title fee is $58. What kind of vehicle? Describe it for me, please.
It's a Chevy Tahoe. It's an SUV.
SUV, okay. Do you know the weight of this SUV?
It's under 7,000 pounds.
Okay, under 7,000 pounds. Under 7,000 pounds is gonna be, I think the fees have increased. Oh my God, sir, you are disrupting my video. Oh my God. Okay, so it's gonna be $58 plus. Oh my God. 30 is gonna be your sales tax. $30 is gonna be your sales tax. Then title fee is $58. Then local county fee is $5. And 1 year registration on your vehicle. It says 86, but Pendot have, I think they've increased the fee, so I don't know what the price will be. It used to be 86, and from 86 it went to 90. So I don't know if it's 90 or 95, but I'll quote you on 90, okay, for 1 year. 90 plus $5 local county fee. Plate, we charge $34 for the plate. $34 for the plate, plus 34, and then plus 180, plus 1255. So for 1 year, it's gonna be $414 for 1 year. $414, yes, register this vehicle for 1 year.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Okay, yes, you will come here. So if the title is altered, such as erasure, or someone crossed something out without any kind of explanation, there's no affidavit of correction, we cannot proceed to registering this vehicle. If the title is from another state, you must study the title properly. Because sometimes when we get a title from an out of state, it's difficult to really it's difficult to really understand where the person is supposed to sign. So it's your job as a tag and title agent to make sure the seller sign. And how many sellers? If there are 2 sellers, you have to make sure we collect the co-seller's signature. If you only have 1 signature there, we cannot register that vehicle. So make sure you study the title very well. The person has put a price on this title. If the title is 7 years or newer, we don't know how they do it over there. Whatever requirement or whatever that title says on the back, if it says notarization, whatever it says on that title is what we go by. Maryland here, if a vehicle is 7 years or newer, you give us a notarized bill of sale. If another state is requiring notarization, you must have notarization on that title. If there's no notarization, you should decline that registration. Also, if that title that they're presenting to, like New York doesn't have a place where you put the price. Have them give you a bill of sale, or have them download VR-181 for them to put the price that you paid. If you come here, there's no price, we need a bill of sale. You must go get us a bill of sale from the seller. And if the vehicle is 7 years or newer, okay, this is out of state, so it will only comply. If the vehicle is 7 years or newer in the state of Maryland, we need a notarized bill of sale. If you don't have it, we're going to evaluate it based on what the vehicle is worth. Okay, so once I've accepted, once the seller must have printed, must have signed, must have printed his or her name, put the odometer mileage and the price and the date of sale, and you, the buyer, comes to my business, I will have you complete the title. You print your name, print your address, you sign for me. If there are 2 buyers, make sure the other person is here. If the other person is not here, you must have power of attorney. You must have power of attorney from the person with a copy of their license to allow us to add that person to the registration. If you don't have the person here, we cannot proceed. And if you cannot give us a notarized bill of sale, we cannot proceed. So let's assume we are talking about a seller here. So the seller will print his or her name on the top, the address. If it's a Maryland title, yes, most of them will always start from the top. Or some of them, it will be on the front of the title. So Maryland, we are doing the assignment of ownership on the back. So you put the address, mileage, your license number, your date of birth, your driver's license information, insurance information, and then I don't know if I have to show you all this. Okay, so in the Maryland title, yes, I have to show you this to say something here. In the Maryland title, when you buy a vehicle from somebody, make sure the buyer section is blank, the address section is blank. You should be seeing a title with only the signature of the seller. If there are 2 sellers, we need 2 sellers' signature. The rest of them must be blank. If you buy a vehicle and the person had already printed his or her name on the title, don't buy that vehicle because they have to put that vehicle in their name. This place must be blank when you're buying the vehicle. The whole title must be blank except for the seller's signature, printed name, odometer, price, and date of the sale. That's what we need to see when you're buying a vehicle. If you see somebody's name, like you want to buy a vehicle and you see somebody's name already printed here, do not buy it. That person must put that title, that vehicle in their name first before they sell it to you. So make sure here is blank for you to print your name, because this section is where you print your name, your address, and your information. So you print your name, address, you sign here where below the seller's signature, where it says signature of buyer, you sign there and print your name. If there are 2 buyers, the other person will sign and print on the other side next to the seller's, next to the buyer's signature. Then on here, okay, the customer forgot to print. What's the other guy's name? Okay, this lady forgot to put the husband's name. Yes. Okay, yes. Over here, the person will sign again, will print their name, sign, put their license number. If they're subject to a lien, indicate none. If there's a lien on the vehicle, you have to let us know. You give us the paperwork. Individuals are not authorized to put a lien on somebody, so it has to be an institution. So if there's no lien, put none for me here where it says name of secured party. If not subject to a lien, just indicate none for me. And then here you put your insurance information, you put the policy number, you tell us what kind of registration you are doing. If you are doing new tags, you check that. If you are transferring your plate, you check whatever the situation is, you put that. Then insurance information, and then you sign and date. You sign and print. If there are 2 owners, the second person will sign below. and then print their name. So that's all you do. So once everything is completely filled out, I'll go into my system and I'll register the vehicle. When I register the vehicle, if you want plate, my system will issue plates. If you want title only, my system will do whatever you tell me to do. So after I must have registered that vehicle and you get your title, it takes 5 to 10 business days for you to get your title in the mail. So when you get your title in the mail, you should have your name written on the front, meaning you are the owner of the vehicle. You are not the rightful owner of the vehicle. So if for some reason you misplace the title, you come to us, give us the vehicle information, and request for a duplicate title. If there's no, yes, if the vehicle is not in your name and you come in here, you want to request for a duplicate title. If I run that VIN number and it doesn't have the name that is registered with NVA, you're not authorized to process that duplicate title. You have to go back to the person. But after I must have registered the vehicle, you get a letter in the mail with your title. It's gonna have your title. You know, you will have a Maryland title. It's like a yellow orange envelope, more like orange kind of, yeah, yellow. Or yellow. It should be yellow. Yes, and then you will have your title. Once you get it, it should have your name here on it. If it has your name, that means it's your vehicle. So you put it away. Whenever you want to sell the vehicle, you flip the bag. You sign where it says seller signature, printed name. You put the mileage for the customer. You put the price they are paying you, and you put the date of sale. That's how you do it. So this will, let me see. Yes, when there is a change of name, because some people will own a vehicle, will own a vehicle, and then later they get married in the process. So some people will get married, or some people might get divorced. Yes, it might happen in a situation like that. This person gets divorced and the person is no longer bearing that person's name. If they're signing this title and the signature is different, how do we know if the signature is different? You know how people will sign and you still can read their last name. Yes, last names, you know. So this person will sign and the last name signature, because some people do it in a cursive way, but you still can ascertain what that name is spelled. You know, like when you look at it, it will tell you, you know, whether it's the last name on the title. So if that person is signing and the signature is different, or you look at the title, the signature is spelling someone else, spelling a different last name, then you should question it. You should be asking for proof of what is showing, either their marriage certificate, or they go before a notary public and make a statement that they are the same person. Like they used to bear this name, they got married, and now they're answering so and so. Yeah, once you make that statement for me, get it notarized, then I should be able to register the vehicle. So I think this will be it, you know. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. Yeah, so this will end this video. Like I said, if you're buying a vehicle from somebody, make sure that person is the person. Make sure you are dealing with the person, you know, the owner of the vehicle. If you're not sure if that's the right person, you are free to ID them. Sir, can I see your ID? I just want to make sure you're the right person selling this vehicle to me. Because it could be someone who stole the title, because sometimes people steal a vehicle and the title is inside the glove compartment. In a situation like that, the wrong person will sign the title. It will sign what kind of signature, and then somebody will go register the vehicle, and then later they're disputing it, saying that they reported the vehicle stolen. So whenever you're buying a vehicle from somebody and you're not sure, you are scared whether the person, you are free to ask them, sir, to give you a copy of their license. If you are making, yeah, if they're claiming that they are the owner of the vehicle, if they refuse to give you, then that's a red flag for you. So make sure the person before you is the rightful owner. Sometimes they have third parties, you know, selling a vehicle for somebody. If you're selling a vehicle for somebody, get a letter, bill of sale from this person, get their license in case anything happens, you know, so that way we'll be able to track it. And if you're selling, sometimes they sell that vehicle after the seller must have signed. That's the situation I'm saying now. The seller has signed the title and the person standing before you is not a legal owner. The person is claiming the seller signed the title and I'm selling the vehicle to you. If that's the case, you need to, yeah, get their license, get their phone number, as you make a copy of that license, make sure you get their phone number, have them give you a bill of sale, have them notarize the bill of sale. That's the only way you take it. Go before a notary public and have them give you a notarized bill of sale. If that person is claiming that they are helping the other person to sell the vehicle. So that's what to do. Get a letter. Yeah, get a notarized bill of sale, get a copy of their license, and have them print the information, put their address, put their phone number, whatever information you are going to get. That will help you in case maybe that vehicle comes back to haunt you, that the wrong person signed the title, or maybe they're claiming they reported the vehicle stolen. So when somebody is selling to you and they are not the right person, it's a red flag. Please tell the person to take it to the owner to make sure you are buying from the right source. Otherwise, it could be a stolen vehicle. Maybe the person stole the vehicle and the title was inside the car and they used it to make the sale. So be careful when you're buying a vehicle and it's not that person that's on that title. So this will end this video. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 410-668-6000. My number again is 410-668-6000. Hours are Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7. Sunday is 10 to 6. Our website is www.kalventagtitle.com. I'm also a Pennsylvania tag and title agent here in the state of Maryland. If you have any questions, please call me, like I said, or go to my website. There's a comment section where you send me your questions and I'll be able to answer them at my convenience. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.